Hey, welcome back to the Starboard Hall. Scott here. We're on our way up to the Sea of Cortez, but first, let's get the boat cleaned. We hauled out in La Paz, and then we headed up into the Sea of Cortez for pretty much the whole summer, and come along and join us. We're cruising again. But it's haul out day, and this is only the second time we've hauled out and painted Muskoka, and let me just say, first time was pretty exciting, and it's an exciting time. You probably won't understand that until you own a boat and you see somebody lifting it way up in the air, especially when your boat is your house and everything you've got. So it's I'm not nervous. I'm excited because I want to get the boat painted. I want to get out of La Paz and continue on with our trip. We've been stagnated here for quite some time. All good though. All good, Laura?
Yeah, all good.
Lori's making cameras. See, she's doing for you guys, making cameras. That's it. Gracias, amigo. Appreciate it.
Wow.
It's pretty clean.
It's actually not bad.
No. It's very good. Okay, the boat's out of the water. And any sensible boat owner, after the boat's out of the water, goes for breakfast, because you don't want to be around when they're starting to fart around with your boat. So that's where we're going for breakfast in beautiful downtown La Paz. Okay, we're on our way back from breakfast, and we haven't seen our beautiful Muskoka for almost an hour, and I can hear a pressure washer going, so I'm assuming that they're still cleaning us.
Yeah.
They are. So this is where we stayed for the next 3 days while they painted the bottom and did a little bit of work. And we lived right on the boat, right in the yard, and it was pretty sweet. And when you're in the yard, you meet people that have boats in the yard as well. This is Kenny.
A very unhappy
Jersey girl is here, and her husband, her owner, Kenny. We kind of like him. What do you think, Kenny?
Right back at you. Hello, Canada.
Well, he thinks it just goes to Canada.
How's that back bacon doing?
Back bacon.
Hey.
What the hell's wrong with you?
You should have bacon for breakfast, honey.
Okay, fill us in. What's going on with your boat?
Well, let's see. Nothing money can't fix. The money tree is dying, and I'm getting a little worried about that.
Yeah, I hear you. So I left Kenny with his woes about spending too much money on his boat. Guy's got a 72-foot boat, and he's worried about how much money he's spending. Get a smaller boat, Kenny! Anyway, while we were on the hard, there was 3 days to fill in, and we had some great times at the Carnival was in town, and I had a surprise birthday party thrown for me, which was kind of fun. Anyway, first, Carnival.
Únicamente 10 amigos en el juego de la canasta. Recuerden que son retirados de 10 en 10.
Usted todavía no ha perdido. Vamos a regresar el enlace allá al principio.
We were on our way to Mardi Gras or Carnival in La Paz, and there was a surprise birthday party for me. So here's all the people. Oop. Ryan, say hi.
Hello. You and the little cameras everywhere.
Ryan.
Up north, yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, really good. And so tonight is our last time. All right, happy birthday, Scott.
So you're gonna...
You and your coin, Scott.
Happy birthday!
Ryan. Nice to meet you. Thank you. So Caroline, India. Yeah.
You got to see what I got. Okay.
I'm like, yeah, sorry, I'm just one guy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Cool, eh? That's our new logo. Thanks, everybody.
Happy birthday.
Fun, fun. So that's a wrap. We're done with La Paz. We're gonna miss La Paz a lot. Everything here was wonderful. We had a great marina to stay in. We arrived here November 21st, 2016. Took off on February 27th, 2017, day after my birthday. The marina we stayed at, which was Marina de La Paz, was excellent. The staff there were fantastic. It's a real Mexican working town, and we had some great work done on our boat. And an hour after we splashed, we were gone. We followed Harlequin all the way up to Isla San Francisco, our 5th visit.
Dolphins. Wow, look at them. Oh my god. They're amazing.
As far as the eye could see, we saw dolphins, thousands of them. And that was our excitement before we got to, you guessed it, San Francisco. And we overnighted there, had dinner with Harlequin, and then we went off to San Evaristo to have dinner with Lupe once more, and a hike, which turned out to be daunting at best. So this was from the highest point of the hike, and you're looking back at San Jose and San Francisco. We grabbed a bite to eat. I happened to get stung by a cactus, had to pull a bunch of stuff out of my hand, and we headed back. All in all, it was a long day, and we had a great time. Up early in the morning and started sailing north. We went up into Baja San Carlos, and we visited the Timbabichi complex, and it was nice. So we're back on the mainland. We're going for a bit of a hike. We got the whole fleet with us. And what do we call this place? Casa Grande?
Yeah.
Casa Grande.
Timbabichi is the city,
Yeah.
that little town.
And we're thinking that there was a book written about this, and it's called The Pearl. And some guy found a pearl that was big enough to make this farm happen. But looks cool. What do you think, Laura?
I think it's really unusual.
It's seen better days, but it's still standing. You know what it's like when a building loses its roof, it's toast.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna.
Did he just say that was his mother's farm?
No, I don't think so.
So that's the
Is there a way to ask if he's related?
in Casa Grande. That's the hombre.
Oh no, yeah, me too.
He probably didn't think you could read it.
Would you hold it?
Another early morning getaway, and this time we're heading up to Las Gatos, which is a beautiful anchorage with all kinds of colored rocks. See for yourself. Yeah, nice sail on the way up. So it's morning time, and it's sometime in March, early March, and we're waking our way up the Sea of Cortez, and I actually forget where we are, the name of it, but it's very, very pretty, and hopefully you can see the boats back there. We had a beautiful night. The wind died So we're into a real calm period for a couple of days, and this is kind of morning. It's about 8 o'clock. Laurie's out for a run. How beautiful is that? That afternoon we ended up going for a little bit of a snorkel, and it was pretty disappointing. They had been through and fished it out. Unfortunately, Mexican fishermen take absolutely everything, so there wasn't anything to see. But we got in the water. That was good. I guess you can figure out by now that we're traveling 3 boats. This is Harlequin, whom I'm traveling with primarily from the Sea of Cortez, and they went all the way with us to Puerto Penasco, which is way up there, and then the other boat is Interlude, and Mike's boat stayed with us for weeks, but we finally parted ways, and not sure where he is right now, but we had a lot of fun with him, and the 3 boats sailed together for weeks, I guess it was, and it was just a lot of fun. As you can see, this Bahia Saint Martin is a open roadstead almost. Every place has its claim to fame, and this place had caves and big black rocks. I forget what they're called, but it'll come up on the screen when I figure it out. Anyway, it was fun, and the next place was just around the corner, and it was Agua Verde, and we stayed there for about 3 or 4 days. So we're just a little further up the Sea of Cortez into a little anchorage called Agua Verde, and Laurie's out for her run, but this is what I woke up to this morning. So when you arrive at Agua Verde, there's a beautiful beach that separates the bay itself from the North Sea, and this is it. As you can see, we're tucked in behind, and that window allows the wind to come through, so you're nice and cool, and no waves. It's wonderful. There is protection from all waves, so it's good. So that's Bahia Agua Verde, and don't crash your drone into the water. Uh-oh. If you do crash your drone into the water, make sure that you've got a waterproof drone so you can take off again. I have a Swell Pro drone, it's waterproof, and while we were in Agua Verde, I was trying to chase this sea lion. And there he is. And if you know how long I had a drone, I had to change batteries and everything. And I think he knew it was there because he was really not loving it too much. So there he is, booting around Agua Verde, and me chasing him with my drone. Oh, missed him again. Chasing wildlife with a drone, not such a great thing to do. But anyway, learned my lesson. Won't do that again. Wow, until I started chasing a whale. That didn't work out so well either. But this is Agua Verde, and that's my buddy, the sea lion. There he is again. And the pilot got bored, short attention span that pilot has, and off to sea footloose. Friends of ours in a Katana 47. We came down to Ha-Ha with them, and we met up with them here. They were heading south, we were heading north, and that ends the drone footage for Agua Verde. Splash into the water, and Laurie went out and picked it up. Cool! So just north of Agua Verde is some painted caves. You have to walk down this long beach, and the caves are right there. And we did, and it was very, very nice. This is Baja. Kind of looks like Tahiti.
It does, doesn't it?
You know, we really didn't see any of this when we were here the first time.
Is that right?
We didn't come down.
That's right.
They had slashes at the top.
So they'll lead you to believe this was done hundreds and hundreds of years ago. It was done in 1983 with red Pittsburgh paint. Or maybe not. What do you think, Lisa?
I think it's real. Why not?
Why not? A little oasis. So on our way back, there was a bunch of donkeys here for people to ride, and there was a little cruise ship that comes in. It's called the National Geographic. And if you want to visit the Sea of Cortez and you don't have a boat, then you can book some time on the Sea of Cortez, and they bring you around. And everybody went off on the donkeys. There was all kinds of things for the people on the cruise ship to do, and looks like they're all having fun, all sharing the same spot. It was wonderful. So after the hike, you walk over to the restaurant and you have lunch served to you. We had lunch in Agua Verde. We had dinner here a couple of times. It's quite a hike over to this beach to get to the restaurants, and but it's worth it. It was really, really good. So 3 days in Agua Verde, and now we're on our way to Puerto Escondido. We were going to stay outside of Puerto Escondido in Honeymoon Bay, but before we got there, we went to a little spot called Cozumel, and you're going to love what you find in Cozumel. If you're going up this way, make sure you make the stop. Don't think you can spend a whole day there, but check it out. So Cozumel's got the hot tubs. What a fantastic time we had there. 103 degrees, just the way I like it. And everybody lounged around for an hour or so. It was wonderful. Have a look at that.
Okay. Scott looks like we've lost him in the hot tub. He's really relaxed. Oh, there he is. Hank was on all the hot spots, so he's out. I'm out. The two girls are still relaxing.
It's 100.
Yeah, it's good for transition between the pool and the shower.
You can also warm up your muscles that way a little bit, but yeah, it makes the pool seem super cold.
So that's it from Cozumel Hot Springs. Hope you enjoyed that. We had a lot of fun, and we still had a bunch of sailing to do that day, so we were heading to Honeymoon Bay just out of Puerto Escondido, and off we went. So this is Honeymoon Bay, just outside of Puerto Escondido, and as you can see, another breathtaking anchorage. The holding here was a little bit of a problem, so we anchored about 3 or 4 times. First time we've had that issue, but we finally got secure. Obviously there wasn't too much wind to worry about, and you're very well protected. So this is it. Honeymoon Bay.